Hello, everyone. It's Luke here, back with another episode of Bohemian Grove. And I know that I've been out recently. I've been real busy. Junior year of college is kicking my ass. I've been involved in a lot of projects, making videos, but not the kinds of videos I want, not podcasts. Anyway, Winston, how have you been doing? I see you're dressed up nicely for the occasion.
I've been good. I'm reporting live from the dungeon, and I have also been busy with a lot of schoolwork, lots of homework, lots of engineering, and I've also been playing a lot of Escape from Tarkov.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'll kick us off. Winston, can you break down the fit for those who don't know first?
Okay, for the uninitiated, this is the fit. I got my Defender 2 chest rig, including groin flap and neck protectors. This is the emerald color. And I got my Gorka suit, top and bottom. Got bare feet. And then I got the Zish 1-2 non-radio model with the Cost 1 ballistic face shield.
Now, you're a pretty experienced PMC, huh? Because you got to be a level 45 bear to get the Gorka suit.
I know, dude. It took me a lot of grinding to get here. In fact, I had to talk to dubious members of Facebook Marketplace and strange Frenchmen with Towley from South Park profile pictures.
All that just to get it through Ragman. We've been playing Tarkov recently. We've been trying to get the trader grind going on. I'm having some bad luck with interchange. Winston knows I only play this game when I'm on with him. And I just died on a run on interchange where Winston got all of the mall checkpoints as well as the chemical containers, and I died halfway through.
It was unfortunate. There was a goober who I had to watch my boy get domed in the face like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, and it was rough. It was but I made it out, so I lived to tell the tale, and the sacrifice was not in vain.
Winston is 5 levels below me, and now that he's completed samples, is like 4 quests ahead of me within certain traders.
Such is life in the Norvinsk economic region.
But yeah, so we got to do some more night vision, because night vision is a game changer. If you play Tarkov, you need to run night vision, because one, there's like 2 people tops in every single night raid. And scavs do not see you when you have night vision if you crouch around.
You're sneaky, and it's night vision's just cool. Maybe next podcast I'll wear my night vision just to show how cool it is.
Yeah, and so on the Tarkov topic, Winston and I have recently realized that there's a lot of redundancies in the ammo naming convention. Like there were 6 or 7 different kinds of PS ammo. Kind of crazy, huh?
It's true. It's very crazy.
We've taken it upon ourselves to memorize the grau index.
Mm-hmm. For those who are uninitiated, the grau index is the Russian Federation's way of like keeping track of all the different ammos, guns, armor, tanks, missiles that are in the arsenal. So every round has its own specific index. Like 7.62 by 39 PS is actually, well, it's not on the grau index.
Isn't that like 7N22 or something?
It's 57N231. It's on the older index. So that's a bad example.
Well, a good example is 7N1, 762 by 54 PS ammo. That's one of the PSs. That is the standard 7N1. N just means ammunition. And then for tracers, the first one of that same caliber is BT, or 7BT1. The B for ammunition, obviously, and then the T is for tracer. So we've taken it upon ourselves to learn all of these, and whenever we find a specific type of ammo, learn to identify it.
Yeah, it's really streamlines the experience. Instead of having to say, I found PS, 762 PS, instead we can just say, I found 7N1, or I found 7N6, or I found 57N321, or 231, or whatever it was.
Yeah, or instead of saying I found 9mm P, what is it, the best one, like PP
PBP.
Yeah, PBP. You say I found 7N37. See, I couldn't even remember the letters for that, but 7N37 just came to me. I got this index on lock.
You got it on lock.
Or if I found some Igolnik, I'm telling people that I just found 7N39.
Or if I found some 760 by 39 PP, I'd tell people I found some 7N27. That one even has a nice ring to it. That's better than like PP. Because PP could be like really, really cringe and
If you
sore.
say, if you're running around in the Norvinsk region in the forest and you say that you found some PP, I'm gonna laugh at you.
That'd be flop. That'd be high key flop.
That would be pretty flop. But that's why we are now learning the grau index, as well as with the some of the armors in the game. Most of the 6s, that's for body armors. Like the Ratnik helmet. Everyone loves the Ratnik helmet, but we know it by the grau index name.
6B47, baby.
Same with the body armors. We have 6B13, 6B23, 6B43 Zabralo. Everyone knows it as the Zabralo, but we know it by its index.
And my helmet is not on the grau index because it's more used by the MVD and other like internal organizations in Russia as opposed to the main military, which follows the grau index.
And the final bit of the grau index that we know are some of the attachments. Some of them, like 1P59 and 1P69, they're optics for firearms. We know that, like the 1P87, 1P70 for the SVD. You're not a real Tarkov player unless you have the grau index memorized, okay?
We will be gatekeeping. We're going to start gatekeeping this because I'm tired of hearing YouTubers talk about, oh, you want to find some PS, yeah? It's a good ammo for the midwife, bruv. But no, because that's 7N1. Or did you mean 7N6? Or did you mean anything else? No. Get it right, please.
There's just too much ambiguity. And unless you're a real Tarkov chud, rocking slicks everywhere, which is not on the grau index, by the way, you're not a real Tarkov chud until you know all of the grau index, what the numbers stand for, what the numbers after the letters stand for. Come on.
And the thing is, you might say, dude, that's so much to memorize. Like, how am I supposed to memorize the number names and letter names of all the ammo types? M80, M62, M61, M995, M855, M855A1. Like, you already memorized 10 for NATO calibers, so why not memorize a few more for Russian calibers?
Exactly. Soviet cells win out over NATO chuds in 90% of fights due to how common the ammo is in Tarkov.
True. Anybody running M80 is probably cringe anyway. Just kidding.
Yeah, anyone running M80 definitely has Peacekeeper 4, definitely plays the game too much. Nothing against the 762 PP head Prapper level 3 Chad like me.
In 7N27?
Yeah, 7N27. That's exactly what I meant.
I think I just caught you lacking, Buster.
I was lacking. I was.
Speaking of Russia, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? These Mr. Beast deepfakes going around.
I've seen a little too many of these recently.
And have you noticed the Russian gambling advertisements that are in every single Mr. Beast deepfake video?
I have, but so I didn't notice those until recently because the first one that I got recommended was by an American account called Groove Dealers that was kind of a Tennessee-based funk music group, and it was like a little person with a Mr. Beast deepfake, and that was the only one that I saw, and I saw it like 6 times. So I assumed that this was just a little person Mr. Beast doppelganger, and I had no idea that there were hundreds of deepfaked videos revolving around Mr. Beast and Russian gambling site promotion.
And all the little kids are Russian. You can sometimes hear Russian speak in the background.
Yeah, and there's a plethora of videos being posted by, we found maybe 3 Russian accounts that seem to be the source for this gambling site promotion. And I want to try and fill in the blanks here. I feel like it may have originally started off as a legitimate deepfake thing where they try and put them onto someone with Mr. Beast's body to promote their gambling site. Because, Indian people on YouTube ads have been doing that with the click my link and get $1,000 forever. But then I feel like somewhere along the line, they became self-aware and started putting Mr. Beast onto like 12-year-olds. I think that's what happened along the line so they could promote their little websites.
When you're talking about the little person, do you mean the one where it's like he has like a mullet and he's like,
Yeah, yeah. And then the song's like, watch my 9mm go bang, wah da da dang, wah da 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 dang. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. I saw that the first time like 6 times before ever getting like a different Mr. Beast deepfake where it was apparent that this wasn't just a doppelganger.
and we can't forget the crossover between Mr. Beast deepfakes and Pro.
Oh yeah.
There's so many of the I think I was introduced to the I was brainwashed into playing after seeing a bunch of Mr. Beast deepfake videos where it was blah 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 blah.
Yeah, or Kevin McPluh, Pluggy Snitch, or Sneaky Pluh, if you will, taking the Pluh sample and piano rolling it on FL Studio to your favorite little beats or melodies.
And did you ever get Pluggy Birthday?
Yeah, do you actually should I throw that sample up right now for the audience?
Please, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, let me do this systemically. All right, this is the Pluh sample.
Plug.
This is Pluggy Birthday.
Plug, 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 plug.
And then this from the Mr. Beast deepfake videos is Sneaky Pluh by Kevin McPluh.
Plug, 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 plug.
There you go. So that's where it all originated from. The Pluh sample originally coming from a music group from Atlanta, now repurposed for Russian gambling promotion.
I love cultural diversity of the modern world. I think it's beautiful how cultures can come together and work with each other for the greater good.
To maximize profit from Western industries.
I love gambling.
Me too.
Okay. So we're talking about Atlanta, right? And like Atlanta sounds and Atlanta music.
Yeah.
How about Baltimore?
Oh, baby.
So basically, for those who don't know, there's this rapper out of Baltimore who made up his own language to have a better flow. Let me
remember that guy's name because it eludes me every time and I just hear his lyricism, but I don't have a name attached to it.
Bippily. Okay. His name is his name is Bippily Snip. No, or his name is maybe Mr. Buduggets Duggets. It's hard to because his YouTube channel is Mr. Buduggets Duggets, but he's in the video it says at Bippily Snip on, and that allegedly is his Instagram. I'm gonna put the link for you right now. But the point is, he has his own music, and one of the ones is like "You a Lang." This song is called City Girls Act Up a Lugut Remix Suitin Music Video IG at Bippily Snip.
I'll throw up a little sound clip of him right now and just how he speaks, and then we can get into the description of this video.
I fuck it, then I beg a lang on a bang. Whipple a tipple a tang tang on a tang. Hickle a dickle a tone tone to go to. Hoom to bang to poon tang to go loot.
Yeah, so this is a little music video called 99 Bippelutes. Bippelutes, you say. And so the description is where this all really starts. What's up, Munuck? This Bipply Snip. You can call me Munuck. The creator of copyrighted and patent famous Jikkuhlang's lingo/language. Viral birth in Baltimore, MD. Hit the link tree in my bio. Munuck for new mixtapes. 12 Jikkuhlang remix-a-latalats to my favorite industry beats, Nuck. Or if you want to get my Jikkuhlang dictionary to learn my language, if you a fuckalakanakin, this book will make you a believer and you will be a person who speaks 2 languages. You're welcome, fuck all yous. Fuck all yous, I guess. My TikTok is also in the link. Gutes and the 2X World Champion viral video that I directed and edited myself. City Girls Remix-a-lats. YouTube link, also my Shopify. Oh, Jikkuhlang. So what do we think of that? That's holy shit.
I'm gonna start following the links. I want to find the links and follow them. Maybe go to his account and check his about.
It is blank, unfortunately.
He needs a better marketing guy.
Especially if he's saying link in bio to any of this. TBH.
Maybe here. Do you have a browser? Can you pull up browser Instagram?
Okay.
And yeah, see if we can. Yeah, Richard Webster at Bibliop. Dude, his name is Richard Webster. Oh, he has the link tree in his Instagram bio. Yeah.
Richard Webster. Okay. So here we are on the Bibliop Snip YouTube account. We got the link tree going on. Let's see what we got here. Lato put it on fuck all Utes remix a latalaz. Lingo mixtape. Jikkuhlang dictionary is $30.
Follow the link. I want to see.
$0 with Kindle. So I wonder if I can read that for free. Oh, I have to have a Kindle Unlimited plan. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So we have a sample though. This is the same as appreciate. Appreciate? I feel like, yeah, appreciations. There's no cha in this. Enjoying this sample, not in particular. Okay, all right. Dedication. Barbershop home to take this wave to next level and always supporting me and offering advise to me to take it to next level. Also, special thanks to Springer for being, if not the biggest, one of the biggest supporters to me, period. Even before the wave, you supported whatever I was doing. Special thank you to my family for supporting me. And last but not least, thank you to my good friends Mitch and Scheme Fetty. What? Holy shit. Who single-handedly helped me make this lingo a neighborhood trend, and now it's spreaded all around the world. Spreaded like goatsy. I'ma make sure y'all kids are good too. To all my fans and supporters, I truly thank you.
Man, I think the funniest part about that is it's not even Jikkuhlang language. It's just poor grammar English.
I feel like the adaptation of suboptimal English grammar was kind of the birthplace of Jikkuhlang. Maybe that with a lot of like slur kind of to it. My motivation. Oh shit, I might have to censor that. I don't know if I want to dox his family like that.
Yeah. I mean, it is on Amazon.
Yeah, actually, this is publicly indexable. Fuck it. But yeah, so this is Mr. Jikkuhlang. Boogalang lang to the doogie.
Diddly bottle of bang bang on the oogie.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing especially while in Tarkov. We've been calling out scavs, PMCs with some diggly biggly wiggly toodly toogie, a boogala bang.
And there's a lang. Sittly bottly bang bang the lang.
And if someone calls something that isn't there, you know what you gotta say? You a lang.
You a lang.
You a lang.
Tuga tang.
Yeah, tuga tang tang booga loogie. But anyway, that concludes the Baltimore rapper section of this.
Yeah, I think it's worth checking out the videos and giving them a listen. Go blow them up. Give him some views.
Yeah, give Mr. Bud Duggets the support that he very much deserves.
Should have linked him.
And yeah, I'll keep a link to him in the description. Purchase the Bakaladang language book, you know?
Yeah. We should get an affiliate link. We should ask him.
Yeah, I think because you know he's blowing up. He's got his song 610 views 5 days ago. He's got more motion than us.
That's true. But he also has more subscribers.
He does. But we could speak Jikkuhlang with this guy, and it'll be dope as hell.
That's true. That would be like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle in a room together, speaking Jikkuhlang instead of ancient Greek.
Hell yeah.
Here's something interesting. So I have a small Chinese headlamp collection.
What brought this around?
As a result of my job, one of my things I've been doing lately is working on testing and acquisition of a headlamp. And as a result, I have like 8 random Chinese headlamps. that I'm not at liberty to show.
Are they prototypes for different markets?
They are like samples from other companies to see if they're a quality company, you know?
So you're doing inside product testing for these other people.
No, I'm testing their products to see if they'd be a good partner.
Oh, okay. A little acquisition kind of thing.
Exactly. Testing, acquisition, evaluation. And some of them, pretty solid. I gotta say, dude, some of these Chinese products, they got a real Retina Blaster 5000, you know what I'm saying?
Am I gonna have to censor that?
Yeah, they're pretty solid. I went for a nighttime trail run with one of them last week, and it served me well. I might have felt a little bad for people who I ran past, because they would have been blasted by the light of I don't know, dude. I can't reference a Chinese sun god off the top of my head, unfortunately.
You can reference the Russian sun god, Klesh. See, look at that man over there just had his retinas burned out by the Zenit Klesh 2U blinding device that you will find in Tarkov.
Not on the grau index, because it's not an official piece of military equipment.
But if you're ever playing Tarkov and looking to blind your opponent and cause the player behind the keyboard to melt to death, use a Zenit flashlight on the end of your gun.
Please. And clip it and send it to us, and we'll turn it into a YouTube short.
And we'll use Google's publicly indexable webcam search extension modifier to get the webcam footage of them melting to death.
And we can start posting snuff film.
Yeah, we'll do that. I saw a dope little reel recently of a guy finding publicly indexable webcams, and he was just like looking at people while they were watching Twitch streams, picking their nose, doing their thing.
Is that actually a thing?
It's a thing. I saw this guy, and then I tried it out for myself, and I tapped into this webcam in an empty room, and I was like, there's seriously something morally wrong with what I was doing, so I just quit after that.
That's insane. That reminds me, you know that Twitter account that posts like random CCTV footage screenshots? Yeah. It's like that. That's so nuts.
I think that's where they get it. There's like publicly indexable cameras from private security companies that until you flick off a switch, they're actually publicly streamed to the internet, like via their local IP. So if you tap into that IP, you have a stream hosted on that company's security like servers that you can just kind of look at. And it's legal because you bought that camera, you signed their EULA. Other people can tap into it until you turn it off. And most of these people, they don't know. These cameras are probably set up by like, you know, old people's little like sons that just didn't look into it.
That's why I unplug my webcam when I'm not recording. Well, then I have my built-in webcam that people can watch me from, but it's better than at least they won't watch me in HD. They'll watch me in like 720p.
You're right. Remember the days when YouTube used to mark 720p as HD? Because I do.
I think I do. I was actually about to say, is 720p HD? I was about to correct myself, but I don't think you can make that mistake in front of Luke and Liv.
No. Film student alert.
You gotta keep it a buck in front of these film heads.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, is that 720p versus 1080p does not matter as long as you have a good bit rate for both of them. Because if you have a bunch of really bad compression, your video is going to look like shit either way, and it won't matter what resolution you render in. So you could render a 100 megabyte 720p video versus a 5 megabyte 1080p video and have a better 720p project.
I understand.
That is if you're using dinosaur resolutions like 1080p and 720.
But what's the new?
I always render my podcasts in 4K. My phone, I always have it on the 8K recording setting because them new Samsungs, they do 4320 by 7680. But yeah, if you're a real Jikkuhlang spitta like me, you're gonna use high resolution. You're gonna get all those pixels, high bit rate.
True. This is so true. You have to, because I mean, if you're not keeping the quality, you should probably go back to the oil rig, buddy.
Yeah, if you're recording and people are starting to look like Microsoft Paint drawings, like some Wojaks, you know, it's like You're doing something wrong, clearly.
I've been using Microsoft Paint for my electrical engineering labs lately. Sometimes we have to draw circuits, and I'll pull up into Microsoft Paint and then draw it, save it, and submit it. And I mean, I'm getting full points on these assignments, so that's like a little pro tip. If you don't feel like, because otherwise you have to take it, like draw it in real, and then take a picture, scan it, put it on your phone, send it to your email, download it. That just clogs your inbox. But if you draw it, oh my word.
Yeah, I've been using I used an AI for a storyboard for one of my recent projects. A video that I recorded and I rearranged my whole living room to make this happen was for a smoothie instructional video, because that was our first video. And my friend Lorenzo, who may or may not be on this show one day, he's a little Filipino dude. He's super cool. He was my actor. So to storyboard it, instead of having my group mates draw a bunch of shit, I went onto a Stable Diffusion website and I typed in for the prompt, like, front angle of a little Filipino boy making a fruit smoothie. And I generated a ton of these images. Like, I'll throw that one up on the screen right now. And it generated some pretty fire angles. And my teacher fucked with it. He loved it. He was like, this looks way better than all these pencil-drawn little snippet angles that people have been giving me. What program did you use for this? And I told him I used Photoshop generative fill, when in reality it was just like Night Cafe. But it made some really funny photos. And I was worried that he was going to pick up that the hands were fucked, because like AI can't do hands.
Yeah.
But it worked. And he loved it.
That's beast. I hope he doesn't see this.
Nah, he'll never see this. He'll never see this in his life. And if he does, it's going to be too late, because I checked my Canvas assignment, and for storyboard, I already have 20 out of 20.
You a lang.
I'm not a lang.
You a skoola bala dang wang.
Should we just call this one here, make it a short one?
Let's do it. That's perfect.
All right, well, long story short, TLDR, Bohemian Grove is back, but a little bit busy. Winston, thank you for showing up to this one in the cleanest fit. Absolute cleanest.
Thank you for hosting. I gotta get back to managing rioters with potentially lethal methods.
Bohemian Grove is back. I'm going to try and upload more. But if we are truly devoid of content, expect YouTube shorts, my friends. Expect YouTube shorts. I don't know if the Sigma Male one that I uploaded a couple days ago was well received. It got like a lot of views within the first 2 hours, and then it got like 6 over the span of the next week.
It's at like 250 with 9 likes.
But yeah, so funny moments will soon turn to highlights. Yeah. But anyway, Bohemian Grove is back. Thanks for joining us. We're so back, boys. We're so back.
We're so back. And we'll see you next time.
That's going to do it for this episode. Good night, everyone.